So today I thought it'd be fun if I checked out another cultural reference that I've not actually seen myself. Bill Nye the Science Guy. I've heard of Bill Nye the Science Guy, and he's often referenced in pop culture movies and TV, but primarily I know of him from The Big Bang Theory. I'll be honest, I used to get very mixed up that Professor Proton was Bill Nye the Science Guy until I saw this clip.
Wow, Arthur Jeffries, it's an honor to meet you. My show never would have happened without yours.
That's what I told my lawyers.
So let's see what we can get online. Disney presents Bill Nye the Science Guy. I had no idea it was a Disney show. Does that make me think of it differently? It makes me feel like it's more heavily produced. It's an American half-hour live-action science program that was originally syndicated by Disney to local TV stations from September 93 until 1999. Oh, was it cancelled?
Time has passed.
I cannot find an answer as to whether it was cancelled or it just stopped running, but it appears that Bill Nye is still going on tour. My next question is Bill Nye a scientist? I mean, it seems basic like he would be, but look at Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil is technically a doctor, but not like you might think. William Sanford Nye, popularly known as Bill Nye the Science Guy, is an American science communicator. What the hell is a communicator? I guess as a TV presenter that would qualify him as a communicator of science. Is it that broad? And he's also a mechanical engineer. Okay, well that makes sense. Okay, so he's not a scientist, so he doesn't publish articles in scientific journals, I guess. Weird. Okay, let's watch. We never aired it here as far as I am aware. Oh yeah, before I get into the video, do be sure to subscribe, otherwise the next time you try anything new, it's gonna fail miserably.
Put your hands together. Welcome, Bill Nye.
This is his first TV appearance.
My name is Bill. As Matt explained, my name is Bill. It's in television, I really can't hear you. It's like, it just reminds me of a singles bar. When you go in and say, hi, my name is Bill.
Is this stand-up?
I work in an office, I have a job, and I drive a car.
He's not a scientist?
You want to go home with me?
Then? Person?
My name is Bill. My name is Bill. Great. But once in a while you meet the Bob Who people.
So he started out as
You know what I'm talking about?
a comedian.
Probably don't. I'll explain it to you.
What?
So where you go in and you say, my name is Bill. She says, my name is Karen. That's nice. Where are you from? I'm from Seattle. And then she says, oh, you're from Seattle. Do you know Bob? So then I always say,
oh, he's
yeah, Bob
dying.
who?
Oh, Jesus.
Bob,
Okay.
get it? Joke.
Good change of career, so.
Things happen.
I could play you the rest of this clip, but it pretty much goes like this. Oh, it's so awkward. Okay. Well, you know what? Sometimes you discover that what you're doing is not your niche and you move on, and that's how you learn. And I guess in that moment, Bill Nye knew he was never going to be a comedian, though I'm a little curious as to why he was on the show. Okay, next up we're going to look at the first ever episode of Bill Nye the Science Guy and just give me a little idea of how that show went down.
This is the sky. I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, there's nothing there. What do you mean there's nothing there? There's enough to fly on. Want to see it again? Things fly. Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, it's really cheesy. I don't know, but this wasn't what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. Okay, so I think he's going to be communicating how science works to children in a quirky way. And actually, I'm a visual learner. I like to see things when I'm learning about them. And I guess making it fun on the Disney Channel is an excellent way of teaching children science. Was I any good at science in school? The answer is no. My brain is not wired that way. Anything involving numbers and chemical compounds and formulas, no, I was not good at science. Let's see if he can teach me anything.
Air. Without air, you ain't flying.
Air pressure makes things fly.
Whoa.
That's it. From June bugs to giant
It's so
jets,
in your
they all
face.
fly because of air pressure. And you're saying,
It really
how can
reminds me
air
of
make
Saved
that
by the
much
Bell.
pressure? I mean, it's not like it has a
Does
test
anybody
tomorrow
get that
or anything.
vibe?
And besides, air is so light and, well, airy. But it's air pressure that lets us breathe. And it's air pressure that makes the wind blow.
Okay, so we're learning
Without
about
air
planes
pressure,
today.
nothing
Let's see
can
what we
fly.
learn.
Take a look at this. It's our plastic airplane of science. This airplane is flying, even though it may not be going anywhere. Maybe you know the feeling. Anyway, air moving over the wings is creating what scientists call, maybe a scientist like you calls, lift. Now, it's like when you lift something up, like maybe when you lift up a 400-ton jumbo jet or a plastic airplane of science. Now, where does the lift come from? Well, it comes from moving air. When the wings are tipped up a little
budget
bit,
for this show,
the moving
like
air
from the get-go.
creates differences in air pressure. Air pressure! Difference in air pressure creates lift. Now, this thing that happens with air, that when it's moving this way, it pushes
really
this way and
hammering
not so
home
much
these
sideways, is named
important
after a
words.
Swiss guy named Bernoulli. So, we call it the Bernoulli effect.
The Bernoulli effect.
Differences in air pressure created on the wing develop lift.
Bill Nye, not unlike...
Lift is what makes flying discs fly, and kites.
I like that. I like that he's applying it to stuff you know in the world. I like when people teach that way. I find that to be an effective method of education. Everything is edited like in a YouTubey way. Did anyone else notice that? It's like we're ahead of our time.
Here's another experiment you can do that shows what air pressure
Oh,
can
there
do.
are kids in it.
Get 2 pencils and a nice big balloon like this.
Experiment.
Now get a heavy book.
You can use a balloon to lift the book.
I don't have
You
a
can do
balloon.
it with air pressure.
Set 2 pencils on a table like this.
Place the balloon between the pencils with the open end of the balloon hanging over the edge. Now, put the book on the pencils.
Just blow into the balloon.
You're lifting the book with air pressure from your breath.
Phew.
Tell me he's not giving that book a little helping start there. I don't have a balloon right now, but maybe I'll go get a balloon and try that experiment on Instagram, because I'm not convinced he didn't give that book a little tip from the get-go. Like, I'm not saying the balloon couldn't lift the book, but I think it needed a little push up or a little tilt. A book that heavy, you know what I mean?
What I do for a living is I'm an air traffic control specialist.
Jan 1421 previously had a ground roger on the push advance rate. Certified with information charter.
Northwest 7 Heavy runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. The airplanes have to talk to us at all
Okay.
times. From the time they
Sounds like
push
he
back
loves
off the
this
gate until they land again, they're talking to an air traffic controller.
American 1133 South Tower 16 left, taxi to position air traffic control.
Our job involves
No, I
science
don't wanna be
every day.
bad.
Wind 20010, runway 16 right, clear to land. I decided to be an air traffic controller in the 6th grade, and I got fascinated in flight and just different scientific formulas. And then I found out that I had to know about clouds and precipitation, and science became my favorite subject in school. In fact, it was my best subject, science was.
Okay, so I work on TV stuff sometimes too, and when you're going to go around and interview people, sometimes you'll just get the name of a person and then you'll show up there and you'll be like, please be dynamic and interesting on camera, and then you're like, oh no. This guy seems extraordinarily well educated and knows his job and stuff, but he also seems completely disinterested in the camera, which is nothing on him, but yeah, he doesn't make me want to be a scientist. Kudos to the man for doing such a high up job. He's probably earning an amazing living, a lot more than I. Just maybe he was nervous. Maybe he was nervous. What? Nirvana? What? This guy, that is not Kurt Cobain. That is not Kurt Cobain. There is no way. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, I see what they're trying to do. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Do you know? Oh no. Sure. Oh Jesus, no. Oh god. Oh, it's so cringe. Oh no. I get why kids would have liked it then though, because you wouldn't have had as much access to the image of Kurt Cobain. So maybe some kids would have thought, without the internet and always getting to see the music video, maybe some of them genuinely thought that was Nirvana. I wonder, did anyone grow up genuinely thinking that was Nirvana? That's actually hysterical. I'm feeling Bill Nye though. I like Bill Nye himself as a person. Let's see what else we can watch. This is his last episode. Let's see how much it changed. Okay. That's like basically the same intro, but now it's retro. Ooh. It didn't change that much over time. That's interesting. Wow, not all that different. What's an anvil? That must be an American word. Looks like just a big heavy thing. Inertia. Hope he wasn't going to use that later. Oh, I can do this experiment. Hang on, little boy. I can do this. Okay, let's try the experiment. So I just flick it. Oh, that didn't work. Just flick it off. I'm a scientific genius. This one is called Bill Nye Ruins Your Childhood, and I think this seems like an appropriate place to finish up.
Fires, floods, and crop failures. Putting a fee on carbon creates incentives to emit less carbon. And more importantly, it also incentivizes the development of low-carbon technology, which is huge.
Oh, some of the conspiracy theorists would disagree with you there, Bill.
For some reason, John, you're a 42-year-old man who needs his attention sustained with tricks. Here's some f***ing Mentos and a bottle of Diet Coke. Happy now? By the end of this century, if emissions keep rising, the average temperature on Earth could go up another 4 to 8 degrees. What I'm saying is the planet's on fire. There are a lot of things we could do to put it out. Are any of them free? No, of course not. Nothing's free, you idiots. Grow the up. You're not children anymore. I didn't mind explaining photosynthesis to you when you were 12, but you're adults now, and this is an actual crisis. Got it? Safety glasses off, mother.
Oh my god. Okay, well, Jesus. And that's Bill Nye the Science Guy, I guess. Now he's into climate change. Today's video is brought to you by my Teespring, where you can go buy some cool merch. I think it's cool. It's up to you whether you like it or not. You can make that choice. That's it for today. Bye. Just moving my mic there in case Martin's wearing away. And I'm going to get a nickel. A nickel? He said a nickel. What's a nickel? I know a dime is 10. A quarter is 25. What's a nickel? Hey Siri, what's a nickel?
Yes.
What is a nickel?
Nickel is a chemical element with a symbol near the atomic number 28. It is a silvery white lustrous metal with a slight golden tinge.
Just Google search. What one is that? 5 cents. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh no, we said a quarter. Oh, all that fuss. Hang on.